guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's another episode of Just 101 with Julie Hughes, and today we'll be talking about feminism. Yes, you heard me right. I'm talking about feminism today. So if you're interested in this kind of topic, all you have to do is just to sit back, relax, and watch. Okay, what actually prompted me to want to talk about this topic today is a video I came across on social media about a lady. I think she actually meant it as a joke. She was practically saying that her friend that she was looking up to, who is a feminist, that she was looking up to, has gotten married. Like she was feeling cheated, that she was looking up to this her friend who is a feminist, and now the friend is married. And I started thinking, what is this girl? What sense is this girl trying to make? Does it mean that the fact that you're a feminist doesn't mean that you don't want to get married? Or the fact that you're a feminist doesn't mean you're not a human being and you don't fall in love? Or if you meet a man that actually loves you and appreciates you for who you are and understands where you're coming from and also believes in the principle of equality and loves you for who you are and wants you to, both of you, to spend the rest of your life together, and you also want to spend the rest of your life together with this man, that you should not get married to him because you're a feminist, doesn't mean that people actually think feminists do not want to settle down. Sorry, I don't like using that word settling down, because it just deprives you of a lot of things, I just feel it deprives you of a lot of things. So does it mean that people actually think that feminists are all about not getting married? Like, feminists do not want to get married. I want to really understand where this is actually coming from, because I think we've gotten to that stage where people should know the meaning of things, certain things. Like, this is the 21st century, and I can't believe that up till now, some women, it actually baffles me that it's some women that actually still believe that feminists do not want to get married. Like, as a feminist, you're trying to fight all the men off. Like, you don't want to get married, or you're not supposed to. Your stand is against marriage. That is not. I feel this is the 21st century, and people should have gotten the hints. Like, should have known what it is. Like, I shouldn't even feel the need to come out here to come and explain what it is to say you are a feminist. Like, I really don't understand. And why I feel the need to talk about this is because a lot of people are going through the social media. They're surfing the net, and they might come across this and have the same mindset, and which is not actually right. Okay, for people to still believe that feminists, their aim is not to get married, their aim is to fight off men, their aim is just to be all in the faces of men, to fight and argue blindly. That is not what feminism means. Okay, I feel a lot of people need to go back, research, check Google. Google is your friend. If you don't know what feminism is, go to Google and check. And again, there's this misconception that it's only women that are feminists. It's not just women that are feminists. There are a lot of men out there that are feminists. I actually feel everybody should be a feminist, both man or woman. I feel everybody should be a feminist, because if you're not a feminist as a man, I feel you're just being selfish. Because you can imagine a man who hates to be in the kitchen, a man who doesn't like to cook, who doesn't even want to go through the stress of cooking. Some of them have done that and seen how stressful it is. Then they decide not to do it, and they say they don't want to do it because they are men. They use that title as an excuse, the fact that they are men, as an excuse not to cook. To me, that is selfishness, because you do not like to do something, and you feel you are right for not wanting to do that thing. But when a woman comes out and says she doesn't want to do something, you're angry with her. You're saying, as a woman, you're supposed to do this. As a woman, you're supposed to know how to do this. As a man, you're supposed to see what a man is supposed to do, see what a woman is supposed to do. That, to me, you are being selfish, because you've tested it. You've seen that it's not for you. You're stressed out whenever you do something like that. But you want somebody else, somebody's daughter, to be comfortably doing it because of she's a woman. And where I have an issue is when I'm having an intelligent conversation with somebody, especially somebody of the opposite sex, and you bring up that talk about, oh, as a lady, you're supposed to do this. As a man, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. As a lady, you're supposed to be the owner of the kitchen. You're supposed to be interested in what everybody will eat. You're supposed to come back from work, no matter how tired you are, you're supposed to enter the kitchen and cook for everybody because you're a woman. No, I'm not going to have this with anybody, okay? So, feminism generally is, we are fighting for equality. We're trying to say that the fact that I'm a woman does not mean you should belittle me, or you should just put me down and say, oh, this is what or put me in a corner or segregate that, oh, this is what I should be doing and this is what you should be doing. That is where I'm going to have an issue, okay? That is where I feel feminists are talking against. And again, using cooking as an example again, because I like to use cooking as an example, because people always feel that they are right when they are talking about this topic about a woman always wanting to be in the fire or in the kitchen cooking. Okay, so I like to use this as an example. Okay, the fact that I'm a woman does not mean I must know how to cook. If I do not want to cook, I can decide not to cook. Just the same way you do not feel entitled to cook, because everybody eats, so everybody should know how to cook, because cooking is a basic life skill. Because if you do not eat, you will not survive. So everybody, both male or the female gender, should be serious about cooking, should learn how to cook. It should not be left for a particular gender. And again, the fact that you're a man does not mean, oh, you should aim higher, you should want to succeed, you should want to make money, you should be richer than the female gender, you should be richer than your wife, your wife should be subordinate, she should be submissive, she should agree to everything you say, you should control her. That is where I have an issue. If you can aim higher, if you can aim to achieve greater things as a man, I can also do that, and you should be able to support me if you're not aiming towards that direction. I shouldn't be your subordinate. I shouldn't just be subdued just because I'm a woman. Okay, we should have equal rights, equal opportunities. We should be able to express ourselves equally. The fact that you can come out and make decisions and I agree to it as a woman, I can also come out, make my own decision, and if I'm making sense, you should also be able to agree with it. Because I am making sense. Not because of, oh, if you go with what a woman is saying, they'll look down on you, that you're not man enough. That is selfishness to me. And that is where I have an issue with people that I think people just decide not to understand what feminism is, because they just expect that normal general lifestyle that they are all used to, that a woman should just be subdued, a woman should just want to be in the kitchen, all her achievements should be about getting married, her greatest achievement should be to be under a man, and she should just sit down and be bearing children and be in the kitchen and be cooking all the time and be providing for the family. Yeah, there are women that want to do that, and that's the highest level of achievement to them. I do not blame those women that want to do that, but there are some other women that want to achieve more than just that. They want to have it all, and it's not bad if I want everything. And if you feel that I am too strong for you as a man, then by all means, do not try to bring me down. Do not try to bring me lower to your standard. Go and look for all those other women that are ready to go lower. Nobody is forcing anybody here. Nobody is telling anybody to be who they are not. Nobody is trying to tell you not to be yourself or not to choose what you feel is right for you. People should really understand what this feminism is, okay? As a feminist, I can actually get married if I find my soulmate, if I find someone that loves me, if I find someone that understands me, someone that sees reason with what I am saying, because I know that not all men see reason with what a feminist is saying, because they have actually been, I don't know, they've been nurtured from birth to believe that this is what a woman is supposed to do, and some of them are just being lazy and they are so happy with it, with that fact that, oh, I was from birth, I was told not to, that it's a woman's job to do this, so I don't want to learn to better myself, so I must marry a woman that will want to do all these things, or my wife must want to do all these things. See, if you know you cannot stand it, then you go. Nobody is forcing you. Do not go and marry that woman, be forcing her to be who she is not. All right? And don't be selfish. I feel a lot of people are just being selfish out there. Something they don't like to do, they'll just be so happy to let another person do it. Not knowing that the other person is also a human being. Just the way you're a human being and you can decide what you like and what you do not like. Other people can also do that. A woman can also decide that she doesn't even want to be in the kitchen. She doesn't even want to cook. And it should be okay. It should be okay. So if as a feminist, I find someone that actually understands me, that knows where I'm coming from, that is not selfish, that understands what my principles, that also believes, I even pray to find a man that is also a feminist, because both of us will align, because you understand where I'm coming from. You're not forcing me to do what I don't like to do, and I'm not forcing you to do what you don't like. So the aim is to let each other grow, okay? To help each other grow, to help each other achieve their full potential. Help me, I help you. Survive, both of us survive equally. Not to try to bring me down, not to try to belittle me, not to try to subdue me. because of you feel I'm a woman and this is what a woman should be doing. That is just it. I feel I've made a lot of sense. I'm sorry I'm sweating, okay? But this has to be said. The sweat is just because of the situation of the country at the moment. The weather is hot. So pardon me for that, okay? So that is just the sense I'm trying to make, okay? I'm just trying to make common sense here. People should really understand this word feminism. It is not the toxic mentality that everybody is having, the toxic mentality about feminism that a lot of people have portrayed out there. That is not what it is. We are also humans, just that we are different because we have principles and beliefs and laws guiding us that we feel is right. It is so. I feel like I'm actually blabbing because everything is just all over the place, and that's because I didn't like sit down to rehearse before making this video, or I didn't like take down points. I just felt this is something close to my heart that I need to talk about. This is something I'm passionate about that I can actually talk about off the top of my head. So just bear with me. And again, I'm sweating so hard. That is because this is Nigeria and everywhere is so hot, and I just got back from church, so pardon me guys. But I feel some people would have actually understood and making sense. Like if you actually listen to what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying, okay? Thank you so much for watching. If you watched the end of this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the red subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell beside the subscribe button so you always get notified when I upload my videos. And also please, I'd like you to give me like a thumbs up. If you like what you've watched so far, give me a thumbs up, and also share this, okay, so other people can learn from this, because I feel that this misconception is becoming so much that a lot of people need to watch this video to actually gain from it. Thank you so much for watching. See you on another episode of Just 101 with Julius. Until